Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Marc Gill. This is Marc's on the Grill, and it's Sunday. It's about noon, so we're about 1 hour from kickoff to all over the country, all the football games, all the big stuff going on. Listen, I hope your team wins. I'm a big Saskatchewan Rough Rider fan, so I don't really have a pig skin in the game here, huh? Right? I'm getting my head shaken out. So listen, I still want to talk about some of our tailgating favorites though, because we do still love getting together with friends, family, all that kind of stuff before the big games. And tailgating's all about quick food, tasty food, in and out, get it done, get to the game. And that's kind of what we put together. So before I dig into this, come here for a second. I'm going to share a couple of my favorite things with you while we cook today. This is my chill chest, all right? I love this thing. This is, it's a cooler. It's foldable. It folds down to about this size here. It's kind of neat. And what's neat about it is it's made out of the same stuff that they use to make motorcycle helmets. So super dense, super durable. And what it does is it insulates what you put inside here. So if you're getting set up for the game, instead of one of those big bulky coolers that you got to add ice to and all that kind of stuff, this doesn't need any ice, and it'll keep everything cold for like 8, 9, 10 hours. So there's my pitch on the chill chest, all right? So guys, look what we did here. These are foods that you can prepare the night before, super fast. Just kind of break it down. So here's what we're gonna do. We've got enough stuff here to make a couple of yummy Philly cheesesteaks. I got a fun Philly cheesesteak story for you in a minute too here. We've got, our gimbal's making noise. All right, hit the button twice. Stand by for technical. Is there music we can play?
It's an Amber Alert.
We good? Oh, it's an Amber Alert?
I believe.
All right. The gimbal's fine. All right, so what else do we got in here? We're gonna do some meat sliders. See what I got here? Little 1.5 ounce balls of what am I looking for? Extra lean fine meat, that's it. We've got Italian sausages. We've got the coolest cheeseburger coming up you've ever seen. And what else do we got here? All of our buns and some bacon. So see this, guys? Everything is one of those types of foods that you can separate. It's really fun. And then when you're done with this, how cool is that? That's why I like this thing. But I'm still gonna want stuff to put things away in, so I'm gonna open that back up. There we go. All right, let me put that there. We're gonna use the Blackstone today. If you've been watching this recently, you know that we've been doing a lot of work on our 28-inch Blackstone because we're giving this sucker away. That's a big deal. So once I get kind of all of our food going here, I'll tell you what's going on, what the rules are, how to enter, how to win. If Kedrick's watching, say hi, brother. I think you won our last one. I know Stephanie Elizabeth is out there. She won. Kedrick says hi.
James.
Yeah, man, I won one of those.
And Albert.
James Burt's won one.
Albert,
how's it going, Albert? Here we go. So listen, like I said, I moved here from Canada. I thought I was going to have like a super time going to NFL games, which I'm sure if I lived in a place that had seasons, I would. But we're here in Clearwater. So the Buccaneers are the team, man. But I'll tell you, it is 100 and what degrees outside. It's humid, and you're up there in those seats where the sun hits you all day. Ugh. Nope, I'm good. What a wimp, huh?
Teresa from Arizona says hello. And
how's it going?
And wants to know where you got your chill chest.
Actually, the fine folks at there we go, Idea Village gave me those guys. We work with them. We do some infomercials. You can get them at Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, pretty much anywhere. Love it. And we got that going there. What else do I want to get on here? Now I'm going to keep things separate veggie-wise because they're each going to have a different role to play. All right, that's going to be for the Philly cheesesteaks. This will be for the peppers. But I am going to stake out a little bit of real estate right here for something kind of fun. So let's get that going first. I got my spatulas. Here we go. Now, heat management, you guys. It's all about managing the heat on one of these, making sure that you got everything kind of set to where you know things are going to cook evenly. This the 28 inch is awesome with its heat retention, heating up the whole 9 yards. You don't need to operate this thing on high all the time. If you think cast iron, if you've ever used it, then you know what you do is you kind of, get it heated up and then turn it down to about medium is what you want to end up doing. So watch what we're going to do here, guys. See this little pile of onions? I'm going to go ahead with these, and we're going to do some sliders today. So watch what we've done. We've gone ahead and gotten our little balls of meat here. So I'm going to put one there, and one there. I'll put one there, and I'll put one there. And then we're going to take our spatulas, and we're going to shove that right down into the onions. And what's cool about this grill, you guys, the legs fold on this, so it's super easy to take tailgating with you. Believe it or not, all right? Listen, you're going to carry hats and chairs and umbrellas. You can go ahead and carry 15 pounds worth of a propane tank and have some holy moly good food. And listen, this is the stuff that you can cook quick, you can get everybody fed, you can get everything put away, everything cleaned up, and off you go. Even the cleanup on these is super easy. So let me go ahead and slice these up. Salt, pepper, garlic, no more, no less. Oh man, I got called out on Facebook the other day. Some guy saw me put salt, pepper, and garlic on this and like didn't like it. He's like, burgers don't need seasoning. And you know what? I agree. If you don't like seasoning on your burgers, huh? If you do like seasoning, have a ball. All right, there we go. So I'm going to come around. A lot of times I like to work in behind. Oh, you know what? We want to steam those. So let's go ahead and get that going. Ready. All right. So Trish, I'm going to come around here to burn the form. And this is where the Blackstone gets a lot of fun. Very therapeutic. There we go. Oh, I love that. Look at that sear starting to show up, you guys. Now let's go ahead and hit this in a little bit. And we'll steam it up a little. There we go. Cool. All right, so everything here is looking happy. So in the meantime, come on around here and I'll show you a little bit about this thing and why you want to win it. All right. The surface, guys, is cold rolled steel. Think all the benefits of cast iron, but about 30 or 40% lighter, better heat retention, better heat up time, but it still has that, long-lasting heat retention of cast iron. And when you season it, man, the more you use this, the better everything tastes. That's a promise, all right? I'm telling you right now. How are we doing here? Give this a kick. Now, there's 2 burners on here. I'm going full out today, all right? But if you've got a dish where you're like, heating up on one side, cooking on the other, really cool for doing breakfast. Now you see this, right? This is why you don't necessarily want to go on high. You know what happens, right? You get a skillet at home, you cook it on too high, everything out here burns before you have to. Be patient with this. You know what? You're going to show up maybe, an hour before the game, 2 hours. What I'm showing you here, you can cook, serve, pack, clean, like half hour, 45 minutes, man. That's pretty good. So here we go. Keeping an eye on things. You're going to love what we're going to do with this cheeseburger. So, let's get rid of some stuff here. Let's switch again. We got all kinds of umbrellas and stuff up today because the sun's beating down, man. We were supposed to do this last night at like 6 o'clock. Mother Nature had different ideas. She likes to do that. And it's super windy today, so if the mic's picking up a little bit of feedback, that's why. So now, guys, we were talking about the grill, right? Excuse me. When it comes time to put this together, you are going to absolutely love it. If you've ever spent time trying to put the grill together over the weekend and you're like, swearing and bleeding and there's 400 pieces, man. Trish remembered, we had a grill set up here with like a 3-burner guy. We counted like 104 pieces, man. I don't need that on a Sunday. This thing's going to take you 10, 12 minutes tops, 20 if you've been drinking. It's so simple, you guys. Right out of the box and finished. So let's go ahead here and, oh yeah, we're going to flip these guys just like that. Cool. So now if you've ever been to, I was at White Castle, any of those slider places, and what they like to do is steam things while it all cooks. So let's get the onions, everything where it should be. Good. And we'll grab our first set of buns here. By the way, this is a really cool dish to feed like, 20, 30 people at a time. Because what you do is you take a dozen onions, slice them up thin, and you just make a whole big layer of caramelized onions on here, man. Wow. Then you take your little buns, cut them in half, bottom facing down, top up there, set it on top, and just let everything hang out for a while. Everything's going to get steamy and yummy. Let's go ahead and do 2 with cheese and 2 without. There we go. Put you there. Good stuff. See? Easy. Now, picture in your head this whole thing full of those. like 50 of them. We put a video up online called the Oklahoma Burger. I think we called it, and that's what we did, man. That's a fun one to check out. All right, how we doing?
Deborah has a happy face.
What's that?
Deborah has a happy face. Says yum.
Yum, yummy. You're right, Debbie. I gotta tell you. There we go. Oh yeah. Everything's coming together nice. What's that? Now, Kendrick has a cool setup, man. If you go on Facebook, if you see him on there and you click on his little look at the profile thing, he's got this, and I thought the guy was going to go up in flames immediately when I saw this thing. It's like a truck with a flatbed and a couple of poles, and then it's got like a sleeping area up top, but all the cooking stuff's down here. I'm nervous enough with these umbrellas here with me cooking, so I'm sure there was testing done. Right? All right. Oh yeah, look at this, you guys. Isn't that pretty? That's the kind of crust I'm looking for. So, let's go ahead. Keep an eye on things. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to start making space to serve things up, because once things start coming together, it happens nice and quick. You know, I tell you, if you look at the comments there, people are always telling us where they live in the country. I love hearing that. And if you take an extra second and let us know kind of some regional favorites, maybe things that you also like to cook, things you also like to tailgate, you got to do us a favor, man. Throw that idea in the comment section. If we use it here, why not? We'll send you a hat, we'll send you a spatula, we'll find something for you. We just love to build this community, you guys, and that's actually exactly how you can win this grill. All right, so you go on to marksonthegrill.com. Super, super simple. Mark with a C, or it's going to take you a long time. marksonthegrill.com, and you're going to find a form to fill out that starts with your name and your email address. All right, that's going to get you a point. Then, if you can think of anybody else in that friends list of yours who think they might enjoy themselves with our shows here, grilling up different stuff, I got to tell you, man, over the next few months, we have some amazing innovations in grilling coming up that you are not going to want to miss. So if you know anybody that's into that outdoor cooking scene, man, go ahead and, refer them to us. We're not going to sell the information, remarket it, do anything with it. That's not who we are. We just want this party to grow. And every time you get a friend to check us out, we're going to go ahead and give you the points. First, with the most points come this Wednesday. There's only a few days left, and we're going to close. There's already thousands of people that have entered. We're going to go ahead and draw that name and then give it away on Friday. Give it away, give it away, give it away. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and incorporate my onions and my green peppers into my beef, just like that. Cool. These are looking nice. These are getting perfect. How are these looking? Lovely.
There's nice crust on that burger.
Thanks, man. It's all about that crust. By the way, if you want a neat seasoning idea, I didn't do it on this one. I'm going to do it on one coming up. Take coffee grounds and cocoa, and then throw it out, because you don't want to put that on your burger. I'm kidding. Take that and rub it on your burger, man. That is one of the nicest rubs ever. Coffee and cocoa. You can still hit it with a little salt, pepper, and vinegar if you want, but man, is that something. But listen, I had a story to tell about Philly cheesesteaks and the Blackstone. I think in April of this year, I got the call. One of the production companies that I work with that was making an infomercial, big 30-minute one for the Blackstone, told us that they had gone and wrapped like a big truck and a big Airstream and have hit the road and gone coast to coast, I like to say on butter and toast, with the Blackstone to check out what people are cooking all over the country. And one of the places that we stopped, and this is where I kind of joined up with them, was in Philadelphia at Jim's Steaks. That's it, Jim's Steaks on South Street, man. It was the coolest thing ever. We like set up on the sidewalk, and Jim sent one of his guys out who's been making Philly cheesesteaks for like the better part of 18 years. I've never done anything for 18 years in a row. Let me tell you, this guy's been slinging cheesesteaks, so he knows his stuff, right? He came out to cook with us, and it was just the funnest time. I'll throw up the video of that whole experience, but that was neat. But he taught me, man. I'll tell you, I love making cheesesteaks, so here we go. We've got, now, if you've ever been there, you know they ask you with or without. That's the way to do it, right? Oh, you know what? Let's mix that up first. I need my spatulas. There we go. So the cool thing about this grill, oh, there's the char I'm looking for. You can kind of move things around as you need to. I need to create a bit of space here. This burger is looking very nice. That's getting ready for the next one. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this all in there, and then let's get it separated. All right, like that. So for one of these bad boys, we're going to go ahead and we're going to add 2 provolone cheese, which I did not bother prep out before we went live today.
Deborah Hancock wants to know if you can put breakfast on it.
Oh man, tell you what, this is one of the best breakfast experiences ever. Think about what you're looking at here. This is the same equipment that all the restaurants that you see on the food shows and the diner shows, this is what they're using, man. So it's not like you're emulating the experience. This is the experience. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and get, with or without? I mean, with Cheese Whiz or without Cheese Whiz. So we're going to do one with provolone and one with Cheese Whiz. I prefer Cheese Whiz every time, without question. It's the only way to go. I can't get my family on board, but they don't know what they're missing. So we'll put that one, oh yeah. And then we'll put that one, oh yeah. There's just something nice about that. And then I've got my hood and my water. So there's our first one getting all done. I think in the meantime, I can go ahead and watch this, you guys. Here's the fun part about sliders. You ready? You pick it up like that, you put it underneath, and you slide it off. There's one. Let's do it again. Underneath, just like that, and slide it off. I like to think that's why they're called sliders. Some people think it's because they're so small, they just slide right down. I think that's boring, especially when I'm sliding it off a spatula. Just like that. And there we go. So guys, we're about 6 or 7 minutes in. We got our first meal, just like that. The kids can split an order of that. It's perfect. Grab those onions, because boy, that is some gold right there. Right there, there's the gold. Love the gold. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead, move this over, just a little, and take our burger like that. Hey, how's that looking? That's looking. All right, so now watch what we're gonna do here. We're gonna add a little bit of cheese. So actually what we wanna do, just to make good and sure, always, you see these guys do this, dab a little oil on the surface of where you're working. Keeps things seasoned, keeps things sliding around. We're doing burgers, sliders, and Philly cheesesteaks at this point. If you're worried about a healthy meal, you've come to the wrong place today. Let's go ahead and get a little bit of cheese on here, just like that. And yeah, I do want that to run over to the side, just like that. So watch what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the switcheroo, just to that. Now, I've got my Philly cheesesteak. Uh-oh, I may have killed it. Nope, ready? Follow it over here, guys. Here we go. Big reveal. Oh, yeah. Come on. Look at that. That's the one with. There's that Cheese Whiz swimming around on the bottom there. God, that's good. All right, come on back over here. This is the next one. This is our provolone. And why is it doing that? Keep going off to the side. That's all right. Here we go. Bring that on over. And I'll tell you, if the Cheese Whiz isn't available, the provolone isn't going to upset you. Not at all. All right. Isn't that nice? Oh, and the bun, when you bite into that, man, it's got that, it's kind of like the squish and the pull. Squish and pull. And then it melts in your mouth. Squish, pull, melt, and melt. Fantastic. All right. So I've got my sausage here. Just timing out real nice. Can't look yet. All right. Let me go ahead and get my other, oh, you know what I want to do? I want to soften the bun for this one. Did you guys used to, I know Subway's all over here. I didn't live here when Subway first did this, but do you guys have like when Subway cut the buns like this? Did they used to do that? So we had Subway and Mr. Sub. And I'll tell you, man, no way in the world would Mr. Sub cut your bun like that. I think too many people were probably losing fingers and they just knocked it all off. So let's go ahead and soften that one up with its own little hood. There we go. By the way, these things, go on to blackstoneproducts.com. Make sure you get one of those if you've got the, oh, that's starting to look good. All right, we're looking all right here. I'll tell you. So listen, share your tailgating favorites, man. We love sharing recipes from all over the country, especially if you've got that unique little twist on it, that little thing that you do different that nobody else does. Those are great things to be able to share, you guys. Really, really, really fun stuff. And if you watch our show a little bit, we're working on grills, griddles, smokers, pits. We got the whole 9 yards out here, man. So anything you can think of, we would love to try out on the show and call you out for it. Absolutely. All right, how are we doing here?
Hi from Guido from Germany.
Guido, oh, that's cool. I love that. We work with Genius in Germany. What a great outfit they are, man. We're heading up there for, oh, I wish you could feel that. It hurts a lot, but it feels really good. Let's go ahead and grab our one sausage. There we go. Nobody saw that.
Ricardo from McAllen, Texas. Love
Fun.
cooking.
Fun. Here we go. Let's get our peppers and onions right on there like that, guys. We are inside of 20 minutes. We got 5 different dishes. The cleanup's going to be spectacular. You've got low carb options. Huh? All right, now it's going to get tricky. The last one can be tricky. So let's move all of this aside. We got the boy's friend coming over. I'm getting hungry. I think Maria's got somebody coming over. So everybody's got all these dog-eared. Everybody knows what they want. Oh, what's the point of not doing this? There we go. That's pretty, huh? Okay. Now, a little bit of bacon to heat up for our burger. And pre-cooked. Make life easy, right? How are we doing? Oh, yeah. Okay. Now, let's see what we're going to do here. Isn't that fun? Hey, this is tough to do on a regular grill. Very, very difficult. Oh, yeah, look at this. Oh, yeah. This is so cool, you guys. You can make a party out of this cheeseburger, without a doubt. Let's go ahead. Okay, so we've loosened it up. I'm sure that's the only part there that's bad for us. Cool. So let's now trade in our little spatulas for our big spatula. Here we go. All right, you got to commit. That's what it's all about. 1, 2, 3. I love it. The bacon on top. Just like that. Oh, you know what? How about a bun? Buns are good. We're going to do one more step because I'm not going to spend this much time on a burger and not get it right. Let me tell you. Not going to happen. This is going to take about 2 seconds. If you think I get it perfect all the time, you're wrong.
Hi from Brad Peters.
How you doing, Brad? I love it. I love when everybody says hi. So guys, here's the bottom line. You can win this grill coming Wednesday. Pop on to marksonthegrill.com. Check out that entry form. Put in your name and your email address. You get a point. Refer some friends who you think would like what we're doing back here and enjoy our times, enjoy our antics. You'll get a point. And they'll get a chance to win this too by getting their own points. So guys, that's the way we do it. On Wednesday, the one with the most points wins. That's all there is to it. I love it. All right. Much better. See? There's nothing wrong with that. Take 20 more seconds out of your day and everything's going to turn out perfect. Here we go. So we're going to nestle that right there. Just like that. Do this again. Wouldn't that have sucked if it didn't work out that second time? There we go. That was my aim. Spectacular. Look at that, you guys. I love it. By the way, give this a couple seconds to cool and you can shape this up, make a little skirt out of it. This is the tastiest cheeseburger you ever had. These are the best sliders ever. These are authentic, you gotta be kidding me, Philly cheesesteaks, with or without the cheese whiz. Look at that cheese whiz hanging out down there. And some of the best sausage and peppers ever. So guys, that's it for our show today. I hope you enjoy your Sunday. I hope your team wins. I hope everything you're doing today is with family. I hope you're having a good time. I hope you're gonna have fun. I hope you enjoy the food. I hope you make some burgers, some dogs, some brats, whatever it is you're gonna make. I hope you have a good time.